We are here at Cell Block 40 Tons, brought to you by Custom Cones, brought to you by 40 Tons brand. We're here at MjBizCon, where we believe no one should be in prison for a plant. We're in a prison cell booth. We wanted to switch it up. We wanted to interview people so that they could get an understanding and a feeling of what it's like to have to serve time over what they're here at this conference doing business as. And so we wanted it to be real. We wanted it to be authentic. We wanted people to feel what it was like. And nothing's going to feel like the feeling that these guys in jail have, but at least we could show it to them. And this is what we deal with, this toilet, these bunks, right? The room is about half the size of this thing. And so we want to interview folks that really believe in that really, what up, is that Parker? Yeah. Okay. That's one of our buddies from jail. Ironically, we got a phone call from somebody when L'Oreal was on the panel earlier to the whole audience from prison, and they spoke into the microphone. It was dope, dude. It was dope. They live streamed it. Delete! Rick! What's up? I'm in an interview, so I'm going to get right back with you, but love, bro. Come on. Do you understand? What's up, Kenny? Do you understand what this cameo is right here? You're the only cameo in the interview. And so that's why we're here doing business, is because, we just want to show that we could hang too in this industry. And if you give us a bag, we'll fiscally responsibly take it and flip it for you. So we're here with Chelsea Mulligan. She's a whisperer, okay? She's the Cannabis Whisperer. And I'm going to let her tell you a little bit more about what she whispers in, right? Because when you first think of whispers, you think the dog whisperer, right? The ones that know how to maneuver things. And basically, like, what's the orchestrator? Who's that? Yeah, that's the conductor. That's the whisperer, right? And when you're really good at conducting, they call you the whisperer. So tell us why you are the whisperer.
I am the Dispensary Whisperer, but since I have branched out to cultivation and manufacturing, a little bit, just quick elevator pitch, 45 dispensaries I've managed, operated, opened, or triaged, 11 cultivation facilities, and 9 manufacturing facilities.
Don't forget the triage.
And there's a lot of that in this industry. And I've worked with the FDA as well as the United Nations a little bit and advised them on CBD. So, okay. But also why I'm called the Whisperer and why I have this t-shirt on is because I started smoking when I was 17 after I broke my back.
Shout out Beard Bros.
Exactly. Shout out Beard Bros.
I got one. I bought one the day they came out.
The minute they posted it, I was like, can I get it in a shirt? But, there's a way to mix the culture and the corporate and make it and give a nod to the culture and why we're even standing here. So that's why I'm called the Whisper.
I love it. So why do you come to events like MjBizCon? What's the reason for it?
It's a good way to meet new contacts and do some business. But to be honest, I work nationally. So I don't get to see all of my colleagues all the time. So it's a nice place to reconnect with colleagues, be introduced to new colleagues, all kinds of stuff. Experience things like this. This morning, we went to a brunch. And I have known Mandy Tingler for a couple of years now. But Luke Scarmazzo joined her at the brunch, and I got to sit across from him. And I know his story from staying in LA for a year and working, right? And it's how I met you, and it's how I met Corvain. But I come from Arizona, and I come from other states I work in that they don't have a clue about what actual social justice is. And like in Arizona, I would say 75% of the people don't necessarily know what 40 Tons is. They don't know who Luke Scarmazzo is.
95%.
Yeah, I'm probably being generous.
Thank you.
And that's not okay, right? Like, we literally are sitting here because that road has been paved by those people. And to not give that nod and not acknowledge it isn't okay. Like, yes, we're here and we're making money, but somebody shouldn't be sitting behind bars while we're making the money off of what they paved the way for us to do.
So let's work. Let's figure out how to make money together, and let's also figure out how to use our funds and do good work together. You know what I'm saying? So I love that, and we only want to work with people like that. And of course, when you're a small fry, you have to work with big sponsors. You have to take money sometimes from the corporate. You have to do things, but it's about, can you be fiscally responsible with it, and can you also deliver like a value back? Like, a lot of us in the equity world, a lot in the impact world, we just want everything given to us, and it should, right? We should have a seat at the table, but nothing is given for free. You have to put in the work. You have to develop good product. The market has to like the flavors, the taste, the this, the that. You have to go through a supply chain process on your stuff. It's not just because we went through this, we now should be given the keys to the kingdom.
No, you're supposed to be competitive.
Right. You need to be given keys to the opportunity.
And then you have to run with it, own it, and make it into something.
It's an opportunity thing. And so there's a lot of great social equity brands, a lot of great women-owned brands, black-owned brands, brown-owned brands that are really doing the work right and really doing things. And, like, those are the ones that we want to work with. And so I think that the answer to this next question is yes, but I have to ask it. You don't believe nobody, or you agree that no one should be in prison for a plant?
Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not.
And you'd be surprised because some people don't. But you know what? It'd probably be really hard to find someone at this conference that would say no. But that's our qualifying question in sales. Do you believe no one should be in prison? Great. Okay, now we could go into whatever, because at least they said yes to something.
I'd love to make a comment on what you said, that you sometimes have to take money from corporate entities to be able to make it work, and you have to be fiscally responsible. But also at the same time, I think you are educating those corporate entities. So like the social justice brands and the social equity brands that take some of that money, don't look at it necessarily like a sellout. You're also getting to educate those corporations and all of their customers about social justice that maybe wouldn't have happened otherwise. So
I love that. Thank you so much. We're trying to do it, and you have a few degrees of separation to us through different like friends in the industry, and it's just dope. And sometimes things come together, and so I apologize if I was ever late to a meeting or missed a Zoom call or said I was going to call you back and I didn't.
Me too, because
you know what I'm saying?
Missed a Zoom call with you and totally blew it off one time. Sorry.
But if it was my fault, I apologize.
No, clean slate. We figure out how to work from here.
And so no, I love it, and I hope it's not even about. This is a symbiotic relationship. It's not where no one's asking for nothing. I'm just making the joke, but truly, if you believe in what we're doing, like, we'd love to plug you in. We want to make everyone hire the Dispensary Whisperer when they're opening up a dispensary.
I want to work with 40 tons.
In
some way, shape, or form.
Thank you.
Even if it's just supporting you, I think that's super.
Love. So also too, you're kind of like a sis to me because we're kind of probably around the same age within. Yep. You're probably 5 to 10 years younger than me, but roughly in that, and why? Because everyone in this industry is young, you know what I mean? So it's good to be around people that are that have gone through the bumps and bruises and have been in the industry, and plus life, outside of the work. And we all have our baby daddies, our mamas, our wives, our ex-wives, our husbands, our ex-husbands, our drunk uncles, or bad business partners, kids, all the bullshit that comes with just a American family, you know what I mean? So last before we go, did I had communicated with you when I was in Pakistan, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
I loved watching your travels in Pakistan, being able to read what you were going to experience and your view of it, right?
Yeah.
I just,
love.
You're educating all over the place, whether it's cannabis or culture.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
It was beautiful, and just the Pakistani people. I want to, I get goosebumps. They're just the most genuine people in the world, man, and the things that they tell us about these areas of the world and about people. And there's probably some bad folks in certain areas, and like your real bad, areas in the Middle East. But for the most part, and Pakistan specifically, dude, I got lost. Everyone pulled over to try to figure out how to get me to where I'm going. I jumped on the back of a motorcycle. They took me. Nobody would pay for nothing. I'm talking about a poor person, okay? A poor person. A good person. He makes $300 a month working 6 days a week in Pakistan, that role. The guy that's like the general manager of a tech company is making $1,000 a month. So they're not making a lot of money.
Yeah.
Won't let you pay for anything. Not just the rich people. That guy, the guy that's struggling. And if we want sushi and there's no sushi for 30 miles, like, they will figure out how to go make it happen and pay for it and do it and go broke over it. The level of hospitality was so high. I went to the mosque, the Faisal Mosque. I haven't said this to anybody on air. I went to the Faisal Mosque. You got a little bit of social media of it, but not the story. I went to the Faisal Mosque. It's the second biggest mosque in the world. The first one's in Saudi Arabia. All Muslims make their pilgrimage to Medina, to this mosque. That's the biggest one in the world. The second biggest one in the world is in Islamabad, Pakistan. Architecturally, just ridiculous. It's just,
Only imagine.
You're like in a movie, right? We come in there, I'm as freaking dumb American as possible. I'm wearing this kind of shit. I got these kinds of I got this, but it's orange and blue. Or, you know what I mean? I've got a jersey on, like a basketball jersey. You know what I mean? Like, I'm as American as you can get, hip-hop vibe. So, and white. There's nobody over there like that, really, right?
You stuck out like sort of.
I mean, I took 100 pictures with people. They wanted to do selfies. It was crazy. It was beautiful. I felt like a celebrity. The guy that worked there, that patrols and makes sure, there's a lot of them, sees us. Keep in mind, they pray 5 times a day. And you're not allowed to go physically inside of the actual mosque unless it's prayer time. You can't just go in and be looking. You could be in the huge courtyard and all the stuff that they got and the waterfalls, but you can't be in the mosque unless it's actual prayer time. So they see us. We're like, okay, I guess we can't go in, whatever. The worker guy comes. He comes up to us. He asks, and he goes, "Are you Muslim?" I said, "No, we're not." I told him what we were. He goes, "Okay, then I'm going to give you a private tour. And you're going to come inside." And what they ended up telling me was, it goes that if you were a Muslim, you had to follow that rule because like this is a real rule and this is what it is, and you are our guest. So no matter what our rules are, no matter how much money we have, no matter what, you could be their sworn enemy. Once you step on their soil and you're in their custody, you are now their guest, even if you were the sworn enemy. That's why you hear the things about the soldiers getting captured in different places in Afghanistan and how the tribe actually protected them from the Taliban, even though it was like, it's things like that. That's what this is. It's like this rich, prideful humanity thing that they have, and it's like we're talking so much shit about just that area, and it's like we're pieces of shit, you know what I mean?
A couple of bad people don't make an entire country bad. They're
You're
still humans.
You're right, but I'm just
I love
saying
that you said
media,
humanity.
narrative,
Yeah.
right? That's how they make these certain things. And some people don't, but the vast majority do. And so I just wanted to tell that story because it was so beautiful and it changed my life. And it made me figure out how I want to treat people. And, you know, I'm a bull, I'm a driver, I'm an alpha because I'm trying to get to the bag. But in doing that, I probably rub a lot of elbows in the wrong way. But if people truly know me, they know my heart, they know my intention. It's like, let's get to the bag, stop fucking up. I'm getting on you because you slipping. And if I'm slipping, check me too. But like, let's go and let's go get this shit. So that's where the nastiness may come from, or attitude. It's only because it's a rush, you know what I mean? But we're trying to get go, and so.
But it's no disrespect. It's
but it's
literally
no disrespect.
just like there's not time for
that
the
Pakistan vibe,
bullshit.
it's that same vibe that the culture gets, that they get. So, anyways, love, respect. We're over. MJ Biz, Custom Cones, Vert. Everybody, love you. Peace.
Day Savers is super excited to announce the partnership with 40 Tons on the 40 Tons Cones for a Cause edition, where 10% of proceeds go to the 40 Tons Foundation. This is on top of our existing Cones for a Cause charity line of cones, which started with the USA tipped cones, which go to veterans cannabis related charities, as well as the rainbow tipped flag cones, which go to LGBTQ pride related charity. Each pack of the Cones for a Cause come with 3 109 millimeter king size cones, and as with all Day Savers products, these are all carefully tested for heavy metals, pesticides, and microbials. If you're a retailer already carrying 40 Tons products, you're definitely going to want to carry the 40 Tons Cones for a Cause edition to sell to your consumers, as well as the USA Veterans editions, as well as the Rainbow Pride Tip edition. If you have any questions, these are all available for sale on daysavers.com. Please call or email us with any needs that you have.